Hi, I'm Eugene at Dyacon. Here at Dyacon, we make weather stations for industrial applications, and I'd like to show you one of the new products we introduced just this last week. Dyacon weather stations have a Modbus data port. Our weather sensors are also Modbus devices. This is a standard industrial protocol that provides versatility in connecting weather stations to industrial systems like PLCs and building automation systems. The Modbus Junction Box expands on this connectivity and versatility by providing a way to either expand the sensor inputs on a Dyacon weather station or to allow the user to remotely place the weather station sensors separate from the weather station controller. And we also have users that employ the Modbus Junction Box in non-Dyacon applications to connect multiple Modbus sensors and funnel them through a single cable connection to their automation system. The Modbus Junction Box includes 6 different connectors, all in parallel, to allow multiple sensors to communicate through a single connection. Here in the office, I've set up an example of a typical remote installation of the weather station sensors. On a roof, for example, you might install a wind sensor and TPH, temp pressure humidity sensor. These would connect to a Modbus Junction Box. And then a single cable would then be run to the weather station controller. And that could be a very long cable run. Modbus can handle 1,000 feet or more with a standard instrument cable. This is an example of a weather station controller. The cable comes in from the weather sensor, the Modbus Junction Box, and connects into one of the sensor ports. So there's only a single cable connection that the installers have to run for the remote installation. The Modbus Junction Box has multiple mounting options. The metal bracket on the back allows it to tie to any pole using a band clamp. There are also multiple screw holes on the brackets on the top and bottom. Inside the box, we have the 6 connectors, allowing for a single feed back to the master device and the connection of up to 5 Modbus RTU devices. These devices connect through pluggable terminal blocks, which allows the users to remove them, connect the wires in a convenient environment, and then reinsert them into the box. One of the unique features we've just recently introduced in Dyacon products is our cable clamp. This resolves the problem of trying to fit a terminated connector or terminated cable through a small opening in a weatherproof box. A Dyacon cable clamp is easy to operate. By sliding the clamp to the side and unlocking it, it can be removed and cables can easily be inserted through the larger exposed hole. This aids in service and maintenance without having to remove the terminations from the cables. These cables can then be inserted between the fingers, the cable lock, put it back in place, and sealed against dust and moisture intrusion. Another advantage with the easy cable clamp is these fingers allow for cable ties to be attached to provide additional strain relief for cables that may be under stress. There are a couple applications that exemplify the implementation of the Dyacon Junction Box. In one case, weather sensors were mounted on the roof of a naval shipyard control room. The sensors were connected through the junction box and a single cable was run inside the control room to the Dyacon weather station controller. From there, it was a very short cable run to the connected computers. Another application was in an athletic facility where Dyacon sensors were used to monitor heat stress on the athletes. Those sensors were connected into the Modbus Junction Box, and then a single cable was run to the building automation system for the athletic facility. We look forward to continuing to serve commercial industrial applications with Dyacon instruments, and if you have an application that differs from these or a technical need, give us a call. We'd love to help you out.